Hello ARMY. This time, we're going to talk about the special bond between two BTS members who always manage to touch our hearts, Jungkook and Jimin. Who here doesn't know this duo? From the stage to behind-the-scenes moments, Jimin and Jungkook always show a close and sincere friendship. Their bond often moves ARMY, and many of us envy the connection they share. Let's dive deeper into their closeness that always captures attention, from sweet moments to emotional ones. Jungkook and Jimin, despite having a 2-year age difference, always show incredible closeness. As the youngest member of BTS, Jungkook often looks up to his Hyungs, and Jimin is one who's always by his side, offering unwavering support. Since their trainee days, they have shared many memories together, from intense practice sessions to sleeping in the same practice room out of exhaustion. Through those tough times, their friendship only grew stronger. Even when Jungkook first joined the agency, Jimin often helped him adjust to the new environment. According to several interviews, Jimin always tried to make Jungkook feel comfortable by giving advice and introducing him to the staff. Their friendship has grown on a foundation of mutual understanding, something precious in their long journey as idols. Not only that, there are many moments when Jimin shows extra care for Jungkook. For instance, during one of their most exhausting practices, Jimin patiently taught Jungkook difficult dance moves until they both mastered them. Jimin always tried to ensure that Jungkook got the best guidance, even though they were both tired after hours of practice. For Jimin, seeing Jungkook grow from a shy young boy into a confident performer is a pride in itself. In fact, Jimin once revealed that Jungkook feels like a younger brother to him, someone he always wants to protect and support in everything. Moments like these show that their friendship isn't just a professional relationship but more like a family that takes care of each other. The affection and care they have for each other aren't only visible in front of the camera but also felt by the other members, who often admire their bond. On the other hand, Jungkook often mentions that Jimin is one of the Hyungs who has had the most influence on his life. On many occasions, Jungkook expresses his gratitude to Jimin for always being there during tough times, especially when they had to deal with the pressures of a tight schedule and career demands. Not just on stage, they also often show their closeness in various social media content, such as V Live and behind the scenes. For example, during V Live sessions, Jimin and Jungkook often share stories about funny moments and past memories. From tales of eating together, playing games, to funny stories that make us laugh out loud. All of this shows how comfortable and close their relationship is. Jimin often shows his protective side toward Jungkook, like an older brother looking after his younger sibling, providing sincere support at every opportunity. This makes many ARMYs feel that their relationship is very natural and full of affection. Not only during V Live, but we also often see their closeness in variety shows. For example, in the Run BTS program, there are many funny and touching moments between Jimin and Jungkook. Like when they work together in games, and Jimin continuously praises Jungkook for always trying his best. On the other hand, Jungkook often bursts into laughter because of Jimin's antics that light up the atmosphere. This makes us realize even more that their friendship is more than just being colleagues. Even during competitive moments, we can see how they always support each other, regardless of who wins or loses. They often laugh together, creating memories that not only entertain ARMY but also deepen their closeness as friends. Their friendship seems to remind us how important support from those close to us is in facing all challenges. Beyond the stage and TV shows, there's one moment that stands out for many ARMYs: when Jimin gave a special gift for Jungkook's birthday. The gift wasn't just an item but a heartfelt letter written by Jimin himself. In the letter, Jimin expressed how valuable their friendship is and how proud he is to see Jungkook grow into an amazing person. Jungkook was deeply touched by the letter, and we could all see the great affection between them. In various interviews, Jimin often describes Jungkook as someone very talented and dedicated, while Jungkook always refers to Jimin as a source of motivation and inspiration. This moment is a clear proof that their friendship is built on sincere feelings and a desire to support each other without expecting anything in return. Special moments between Jimin and Jungkook also often happen away from the camera. One of these moments is when Jimin accompanied Jungkook to vocal practice late at night. Jungkook often shares that Jimin always gives words of encouragement and constructive feedback. Jimin even once said that he is very proud of the progress Jungkook has made in singing and dancing. Conversely, Jungkook frequently praises Jimin as an inspiring figure, especially when it comes to hard work and dedication to music. They often encourage each other, especially when one of them feels doubtful or loses confidence. Their closeness shows that a friend's support can be the biggest motivation to keep moving forward, even in the challenging world of entertainment. Their bond further strengthens the idea that true friendship is about lifting each other up and being a safe haven when the world feels heavy. Their closeness is also evident during BTS's vacations. For example, in the Bon Voyage content, we often see how Jimin and Jungkook enjoy their time together, from cooking together, playing on the beach, to chatting at night. They always find ways to create a warm and fun atmosphere, even when it's just the two of them. Their interactions, which are relaxed yet filled with care for each other, make ARMY feel that they are true brothers, even though they aren't related by blood. One of the most touching moments is when Jimin comforted Jungkook, who was feeling homesick, with kind words. This shows how deep their friendship is, going beyond professional relationships. They complement each other, filling gaps and giving strength to one another, both in laughter and in tears. Not only ARMYs who see this special bond, but other BTS members also often comment on their closeness. On several occasions, mentioned that Jimin and Jungkook have a unique dynamic that makes them seem like real siblings. Even Suga and Jin often tease them because of their natural closeness and how they're often seen together. This proves that their relationship is indeed close and sincere, even in the eyes of the other members. Their friendship is one reason why the dynamics of BTS feel so warm and friendly, as each member can rely on each other in any situation, both on and off stage. Their closeness adds a special touch to BTS's journey as a group, making us admire their unity even more. Their genuine togetherness proves that friendships in BTS aren't just for public appearances, but are truly real. Jimin and Jungkook are the perfect example of two people who support and embrace each other in every situation. Even amid the busyness of a world tour, they always find time to joke around and share stories. This shows that even though they are superstars, they are still humans who long for warmth and closeness with one another. Jimin once shared that behind the success they've achieved, having each other is a source of strength to keep going. They both teach us that genuine friendship can be a pillar in facing various challenges, even in the entertainment industry, which is often filled with pressure. No wonder many ARMYs feel envious of their closeness. Not envious in a negative sense, but rather admiration and hope that we too can find friends like Jimin or Jungkook in our lives. A friend who's always there in both difficult and happy times, who not only cheers us on but also becomes a place to share stories without hesitation. The friendship between Jimin and Jungkook is one of the things that makes BTS so special and makes ARMY feel closer to them. They are a true example that support from friends can help us through various challenges, and that in every journey, the presence of loved ones is something very precious. So, what do you think, ARMY? Are you also touched by the sweet moments between Jimin and Jungkook? Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss out on the latest updates about BTS and other adorable moments. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Keep supporting BTS, and may Jimin and Jungkook's friendship continue to inspire us all.